Floyd Money Mayweather.
Yes.
Why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we getting ready to watch Floyd Money Mayweather in the ring against Conor McGregor August 26th?
Oh, man.
All right. Took a loss. I took a heavy loss, actually. But nothing can hold me back. Nothing can hold me back. Like I said.
Floyd Money Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He constantly broke his hand. And so because he broke his hand, you got to give credit where credit is due. He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much. Yeah. And literally walked in the ring and said, I'm going to embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me.
We already had 60-something million. For those that saying that Mayweather is not doing numbers anymore. As far as taking less punishment, I took less punishment than any fighter.
Floyd Money Mayweather. Yep, that's right. Why are we here? Why are we getting ready to watch Floyd step into the ring with Conor McGregor on August 26th? Man, let's talk about it. I took a loss, a serious one, but nothing's gonna hold me down. Nothing can stop me. As I've said before, Floyd Mayweather stayed undefeated through the second half of his career, even while constantly injuring his hand. That's right, the man kept breaking his hand. So, credit where it's due. He stepped into the ring knowing he couldn't knock anyone out and still said, I'm gonna embarrass you and show the world you can't touch me. We're already sitting at over $60 million for the fight, so for anyone claiming Floyd doesn't bring in the numbers anymore, think again. And when it comes to damage taken, I've absorbed less punishment than any other fighter. But imagine being known as Money Mayweather, only to be exposed for maybe not having the money at all. That's what's happening right now. And it's not just anyone putting Floyd on blast, it's Stephen A. Smith.
I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing. Look at this here, please.
Let's dig into it. This might be the biggest blow to Floyd's legacy in years. I'm honestly saddened to say it. I'm disappointed in one of my favorite fighters, Floyd Money Mayweather. But let's be real. This isn't about boxing anymore. It's chaos. Straight up embarrassment. Just look at this. When Stephen A. Smith speaks, people tune in. And this time, he didn't. Hold back. When news broke that Mayweather allegedly lost over $400 million through sketchy investments, Stephen A. tore into him on his show. He called Floyd reckless with his money, arguing that someone with that kind of wealth should have had the best. Lawyers, accountants, and advisors not be making moves blindly. And he didn't stop there.
Disagree. I think you get your credit for what you do outside the ring because it is undeniable. When you consider pay-per-view sales, when you consider the money that you've made, when you consider how you can give lessons on how to make money outside of your profession, marketing your profession. There's nobody that would even challenge you on that. What they would challenge you, however, is that hasn't been a knockout since Ricky Hatton. You take the distance, you school guys, but at the same time, your last fight was Andre Berto, who some would say didn't belong in the ring with you.
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. We can't feed our family just saying I love you. Money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life.
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person, he said. He doubled down on the jets, the jewelry, the lifestyle. He says it motivates others, and he's not here to make critics happy. But let's be real. Fans aren't exactly buying it. The same guy who flashes cash non-stop is now being accused of losing hundreds of millions, not paying employees, and making shady deals. People are asking, if you're really free, why does it feel like damage control? Who made the highest gate? Mayweather. Who earned the most money? Mayweather. Who had the most accurate punch stats? Yep, Mayweather. He's proud of being a businessman. But behind the scenes, the moves are shaky. Reports say nearly 90% of his high-risk ventures have flopped. Failed tech startups, sketchy NFT promotions, shady crypto ties, and real estate projects that went nowhere.
I've gotten great results because I took my time. So even like my investments, take my time, gradually move slow, and see how things are going. If things are going great, then we give a little bit more. Then give a little bit more. And that's what I did.
Did you ever have any sort of strong money lessons as you started making money, whether it was a bad investment or someone turned you over?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Floyd's response. He claims he's just been patient, taking his time with investments, gradually putting in more money when things looked good. He says it's all part of the process, but even he admits there were hard lessons. Bad investments. People who took advantage. Stephen A. might not be wrong here. Insiders say Floyd rarely checks deals, moves fast, and puts style over substance. The pattern? Big moves. No structure, no accountability. And when things fall apart, he moves on, like it never happened. Until now. Stephen A. said it plainly. Stop humiliating yourself with these exhibition fights. Yes, life's expensive, but come on, man, put your legacy first. People don't want to remember you like this, and now his jeweler is suing him in Miami. Some are saying he might have to start selling off assets. This isn't just bad press, it's financial collapse. Floyd always says everything happens for a reason. He sees setbacks as setups for comebacks, and maybe that mindset worked in the ring. But when it comes to money, that attitude might be costing him more than he realizes. He recently claimed he owns over 1,000 units in more than 60 buildings across NYC. Sounds amazing, right? But no one can find proof. No property records, no official documents, nothing. Some say maybe he owns a stake here and there, maybe through a third party. But no proof of what he claims. Floyd tried tying it back to his roots, growing up in affordable housing, wanting to give back. But critics say it's just another emotional deflection, another shiny distraction. Then he bragged about closing a $42 million real estate deal with Black Spruce Management, one of NYC's biggest players. But again, no confirmation, no press release, no mention from the company. Insiders said if that deal had gone through, it would have been headline news. Instead, crickets. Some fans still believe Floyd's leveling up and just not getting credit. Others think it's the same old story. Big claims, no receipts. Either way, the timing is suspect. If you're getting blasted for losing $400 million and then suddenly start name-dropping $40 million deals with zero evidence, people start asking, is he hiding something? Power team. Power team, Floyd says. Whatever we want, we can do. But that only works if you have the right team. And let's be real. Some say he surrounded himself with yes men, people who hyped him up but didn't protect him. Even Shannon Sharpe chimed in, saying Floyd's exhibitions have become clown shows. Comparing them to WWE events, scripted, meaningless, just for entertainment. And honestly, he's not wrong. These fights don't build legacy. They cash in on it. Floyd's auctioning off his greatness, one hollow event at a time. His fight with Logan Paul. Let's not pretend it was real boxing. Floyd danced, Logan survived, everyone got paid, but the sport took a hit. Fans felt duped. Worse yet, Floyd acted like it was part of some grand plan. Nobody's mad he got paid. They're mad he pretended it was about boxing. It was a heist, a quick hustle. And he even admitted that. If I see a chance for a quick heist, I'm taking it, he said. Write good about me, write bad, just keep writing. And that's when people really started wondering. If he's so rich, why keep doing this? Then came the rapper connections. Floyd's been tight with a lot of hip-hop names. Now fans are asking, were some of them caught in the fallout? Rick Ross, Lil Meech, even Big Meech are being mentioned in posts and rumors. There's no hard evidence he took their money, but speculation is snowballing. Some say he borrowed cash. Others think he dragged them into deals that didn't deliver. And now, even his flashy lifestyle is under the microscope. All those club nights, all the flexing, was it all just a front? Cent has been saying it for years. Floyd's all flash, no foundation. From roasting his reading skills to mocking his money, 50's always had receipts. Remember when he dared Floyd to read a page from Harry Potter for $750K to charity? Back then, people laughed. Now, they're starting to think maybe 50 was right. And let's not forget, 50 and Floyd were once close. Business partners even. If anyone had an inside look at Floyd's world, it was him. And when he says things were messy behind the scenes, people are finally listening. Then there's the gym. Mayweather Boxing. Plus, fitness in LA made headlines, but not for workouts. Employees walked out after weeks of not being paid. They didn't leave quietly either. They showed up with protest signs, grabbed mics, and called the company outright, on the street. The Daily Mail broke it. It blew up. Fans were stunned. The guy claiming he makes $30 million a month couldn't pay his trainers. People started asking, is Floyd faking the lifestyle just to keep up appearances? Former coach Frank said it best. It's been disheartening. We haven't been paid fairly. It's messing with our mental health. He even said they had to rely on a Chick-fil-A employee who handed out gift cards just so they could eat. Floyd built his empire without a promoter, manager, or middleman. He always said, I keep every dollar. But now, that independence is looking more like isolation. No one to flag a bad deal. No advisors to step in. Just yes-men and a crumbling empire. At one point, Floyd Mayweather was the gold standard. Undefeated. Unstoppable. But now, he's being called out for losing hundreds of millions, possibly scamming rappers, and not paying his staff. Stephen A. said what many were afraid to, and Floyd's response only made the fire burn hotter. What do y'all think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.